He's cancelled it.
And we are back. The wine has been cleaned. We're talking about
Cancel this one, I
future
have to
potential guest prize.
Pneumonia again.
Anyway, let me get back into. I can't even remember what I'm doing with this guy right now.
We were threatening to kill him, and then he was giving us all the information.
Yeah, basically,
Just
just to summarize, you get the feeling, you based on your experience with like this type of people and nobles and whatnot, and you particularly with this specific type of people, that this person won. He
He
doesn't.
won?
He doesn't particularly care
It's got that sauce.
if you kill him. He just fancies himself a foot soldier in Lord Asmodeus' army. He's giving you the chance to say, if you really want to save the children, I mean, Asmodeus would love the Casalantos souls instead of them. They're more powerful. And you know that you cannot fool them. You cannot say, oh, I brought you another heart, and it's the heart of an ox, or whatever. Because the ritual, he has to complete the ritual. And if it's bullshit, if it's not the hearts of the Casalantos, then the original price will be exacted anyway. So it has to be the actual thing. And he's pretty much happy to give you all this information here because he has nothing to lose, everything to gain, in fact.
And sorry, we had to bring them the heart, but we had to kill them with the dagger.
No, you just need to carve the heart with the.
So we don't have to be like, wait,
No,
don't
you
kill
don't
them."
have to. You don't have to like stab them to death.
together.
So he's just standing there, him still in his shoulder. So what's it gonna be?
Can we have a second dagger just in case I lose this one?
No, that's the
Okay.
one I have.
Okay.
I am very happy that this opportunity has presented itself to me and to you, of course, if you want to save these children and make the Casalantes pay their debts. So, is there any other way I can assist? I will have blueprints ready. Everything I know about their estate. Because if you fail, then Lord Asmodeus will have its original reward. And if you succeed, then he will have even better one.
Sure. Do we get anything else on the side for Lord Asmodeus being particularly happy about the transaction?
Well, I have been led to believe, based on what you just said, that you have your special interests in the Casalantes. And I'm very happy for you to pursue those without any interference. In fact, I am helping you.
So, doppelgangers. What are they?
Doppelgangers, they can appear as they wish, as other creatures.
Do they have any particular abilities, or are they immune to some kind of?
Oh, there
Damage.
is all about deception, nothing else.
I know a way to deal with them in certain ways.
Have you fought doppelgangers before?
Well, I've not fought them, but I know of some powerful magic that can sort of help a little bit. I think.
Okay.
I don't know really what they can do, but I know that this can.
Care to elaborate?
What?
To help find them.
To what?
To help find them. It won't weaken them in any way. Talk about maybe.
Yeah, maybe it'll can make a ray of light from the moon appear, and it'll burn them, and also
inside.
yeah, it'll mean that they can't turn into a different form as well.
Maybe we should have some sort of like secret passcode of some kind to recognize each other if we separate.
That's
split.
actually not bad. That's actually a really good idea.
I will let you plan this out as you see fit, but in case you need our help in pulling off this, we are very much willing to see if we can get a better price than the one we would get just by waiting. So, grabs the aim in the hand. You can keep Grix here with you. Send it to me with whatever information requests you need or requests for aid. The night
quickly-
or day that you're willing to approach the Castellantis.
How quickly can you mobilise?
Very quickly. In the span of 2 hours, we can be there with as many people as we can muster. If you plan to infiltrate during a social gathering, we can do that very easily. If you plan to infiltrate during times of quiet, it's a bit harder, but we can do it.
When is his feast taking place at the Castellantis?
I think you just
Oh, we
made
don't
that up.
know.
This is the thing we think they're going to do, but they've not said anything yet that we know of.
They
Just
need
keep an
the
eye
money
out for any
first.
announcements.
Need the money from the
So,
sword.
what's your maximum numbers? I'm a number sort of guy.
I can mobilize up to 7 people, including myself.
17?
7.
As in this single
7
digits.
of my people,
Right.
plus, depending on when happens, from 5 to 9 imps.
Well,
Right.
That is good to know.
I think this has been pretty successful. In its current discourse, I don't think there's any need to.
Can this imp do anything else? Can we give it
Can
any other
spy on
commands?
us.
Could we?
That's what they
Can we
can
make
do.
it spy for us, or is it just the one
No, just
command of sending it back to you?
We cannot get. It is better if we don't get anywhere near the Castellantis house until the day in which risking our lives is worth it.
What about
We are obviously not welcome anymore there, so we'll only risk it if it's worth it.
Cricks or something?
The moment you're willing to do whatever you're doing.
what if we? What time is it now?
I mean, it's like 7 p.m.
What if we go to bed early and we can strike first thing before the sun comes up?
So that's
Well,
suit you?
tonight,
Yeah,
Well.
first thing.
In the early hours of the morn.
I would strongly advise that you do your research. I mean, unless what I told you is enough for you to plan an attack. These are formidable people.
So what we normally have.
Yeah,
I'm not going to attack these people, are
the Castellantis, I thought we were going to kill them.
Yeah, we've got the hearts
we?
out.
How?
He's got a flying suit. He's got beads of fire. Fireball.
This dagger was taken with wishful thinking, as if they're what he describes them to be. We can't fight that.
I mean, with the aid of 7 men and possibly 5 imps and a ghost. And
An orc, maybe. Would an orc help? I don't know.
no, I don't think that's their fight. I mean, could you pull any of your?
I mean, we can give them lots of drugs.
Give who lots of drugs?
Castellantis.
I think they're immune to poison.
Oh.
Is drug a poison? Is
I,
getting higher poison?
I was more thinking Greyhand rather than Elgin.
Oh,
Elgin is maybe somewhat redundant in this.
He's the local drug dealer.
he's the drug lord actually.
Oh yeah, he makes some good stuff.
Wow.
So did the Castellantis partake?
I highly doubt it.
Scotty hands. They don't normally come aid.
Normally
This is
seems
my
too much of
thing.
anything.
My thing. I just let me deal with it. 'cause
Right,
I'm
well,
the
let's.
best.
I mean, should we discuss this in the house? I mean, I think we're abusing our hospitality here.
Thanks for the dagger.
Could we get in here?
Take care of it, and of Grix.
Grix. How does that spell?
Krix. Grix.
I put Killix.
What do you put?
Killix.
As in, go on.
Killix. K-R-I-X.
It's a infernal pronunciation. Kalex.
In Infernal, I'm now speaking in Infernal to him. And if I was to look to enhance my lineage through Asmodeus, is that something he would do to aid our operation?
What do you mean you would enhance your lineage?
Yes. I know you. I can't.
Yeah. You know, offer a little family aid, as it were. An interesting eye.
Maybe. Why don't you? And he takes a very small and sharp knife, kind of like a letter opener. May I have a bit of your blood? Just so I
What's
know
going
what
on?
I'm dealing with.
Is he threatening you? Bear.
Very well. Puts it back down.
Just some insurance to make
He
sure.
puts the blood kind of in a piece of cloth. I shall contact you through Strex
Very well.
tomorrow morning.
To make sure that we are double crossed, shall we say?
So you gave him your blood.
Well, devils and their contracts.
Do you know better?
We're all good then?
Yes, go on.
Alright, well, thanks for having us.
It's been a pleasure. Not many people come here of their own volition and walk out. Of course, looking at you, my first instinct was, well, this is the day I die. I am so glad that it has turned so much better.
I bet it was the moment I revealed myself.
We are not like many people.
Oh, you're indeed not. You're a curious bunch. But the law can find allies in the strangest of places. I should not doubt his wisdom in sending you to me.
Now we'll send Grix back to you this evening after he knows where we're staying in order to collect the blueprint so we can better inform ourselves. So I'd suggest you spend the next few hours readying all the information you have.
I shall.
Right, well, thank you. We didn't get a name, sorry. Now I multi-class into that new type of wizard. And use his name against him.
Arn. A-R-N. Arn Zalrondar. Subject of his lordship.
Right, well, have a suitably fiendish night.
Have a hell of a time.
That's much better.
Goodbye.
He walks out. You realize now that the guy that was kind of like very neatly cutting food and organizing with him with the lab light has been just looking at you all, mouth kind of like half open all the time. And as you're about to leave, looks at you again and holds, oi, grabs a piece of meat and throws it at you. Think you earn it. You had asked for food before.
Ah, okay.
You would have questioned that
Before he
anyway.
did that, I was going to take a piece and then wink at him as we left.
Just
What is it?
It's appears to be some kind of
You should
liver
catch it before
or
it gets there.
some kind of meat.
Like human or
Make a
Those
nature
dogs
check.
that go like a sprinkler.
21.
No, appears to be a small animal, probably, well, I mean, smallish, probably a goat or something like that.
Yeah,
Good, eh?
yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Better than a stew, but
Yeah.
Free of charge.
Here, have some dessert. And throws you a slice of apple.
thanks.
And heals himself.
Raw liver and apple.
Hey, leave her an apple, man. Okay, so you walk up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, that went. I mean, to be honest, winging it is always a good
Yes,
idea.
and also no sewers works.
Yeah.
I think we got the whole like bare door thing out of our system first, and then we calmed down a bit, ready for the negotiation part.
They definitely did have a strange start to proceeding.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, of all the people we've met, they were the most polite. They were so kind and genteel.
Well, they probably, like you say, hold a lot of cards that they know whatever we do, whether if we kill them, it's not going to really matter to them. They've got more people and
Yeah, maybe it's like not being afraid of death makes you a nicer individual.
You're in a position of power.
Quite charming.
No matter what they do, they win.
And now I know the known cultist location. Winds all round.
wings all around.
Wind. Ha! Squirrels. Let's go.
I'll just in Infernal speak to Grix, and I'll just say that when we get outside, just to fly.
Well,
like
no,
watch
the
them.
moment you start walking up the stairs, it goes invisible.
Oh crap! They can go invisible. Well, I don't need to worry about him then.
So
You can
that-
feel it. You can still feel its weight. There.
Does that mean he's going to be spying on us all the time now?
Look, I mean, they have no interest or understanding of what we're getting into. So these aren't our enemies.
You could have been there the whole time anyway.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he's coming back to our house or whatever we're talking the house.
You could have been there the whole time already.
Yeah, but now we know he's definitely going to be there.
About this. About
They
this,
need
we
to,
just
you know, to look.
don't mention anything about.
How much time have you spent with these guys?
Yeah, but I mean, let's
Whoa,
have a code
whoa.
word. Buttons, right? We're looking for some buttons, and the castle hunters have a button. That's all.
So if we find the button, do we push the button?
You've lost me now. I'm confused. Which button?
Let's use that word as well for the doppelganger. So, if we see someone that we don't know who they are, we ask them, "Do you know where the button is?" And you.
No, because that gives the word away. What are we looking for in the castle hunter's house?
Okay. Good.
A
Okay.
button.
What's an imp's intelligence?
The imp. You don't know. I mean, well, make a religion check. Make a
I think
religion
you've
check.
met one before and you've spoken to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, they are
What's I roll for? Religion.
religion.
19.
19. As far as you can tell, they can be very smart, smarter than an average human, indeed.
I think you're more likely to confuse yourselves than you are this. Anyway, Imp, we have. Is he still on your shoulder?
Yeah.
We have some ground house rules.
You feel the weight coming off your shoulder, and suddenly, Niall, you feel a weight in your shoulder
Oh,
He's gone.
oh, you can see me.
with tiny like claws.
Right. Rule 1. You stay away from my children.
The
That's-
children.
That's it for now.
Does everyone
I'll think
actually
of more.
speak? You speak language, right?
Infernal.
What's
yeah.
he saying?
What's he- Just making noises. Is he saying?
It's just making random noises.
Just making animal noises.
And
And
then he
Elgin.
says,
You stay away from Elgin.
You have children?
Tasty
one.
There's a little tiefling boy among them.
Oh,
You can hang out with him.
what else do you have?
Another tiefling girl.
Oh no, he's gonna get one with a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat that might not really be a cat, actually, there. Might be quite interesting.
You know what it is.
It's an imp.
You've seen it.
What, the imp?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's another imp around actually. Was it? He's
Whom does it serve?
do I know? I don't know that.
No.
No
You have no idea. You just accepted it as a thing.
It's my cousin. No, not
Who's
my
your cousin?
My
Why
niece.
does your
It's your niece.
Yeah, my niece is a tiefling girl by the name.
Look, the imp doesn't need to know any of this.
I'm talking in infernal.
Oh.
She
Seems to be making friends.
has a cat that is an imp, or disguises itself as a cat. His name is Cat.
niece? Niece, who does she serve?
I'm part of the Colbert's family.
What's your family?
What?
What's your family name?
Colbert's.
You just said it.
Oh, no, sorry.
With Malbold lineage.
Obez?
Mm.
You go silent.
So what now?
We go back to the house, get an early night, and then we attack the villa in the morning, first thing.
Wow.
That's my plan.
Alright, double time.
Is everyone down with this plan?
Let's do it.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Well, we send in the 8 other people as cannon fodder first, and we. They all don't mind about dying. They all serve their lord, so.
Here's the thing. When are we going to be ready for it?
Well, we've not planned anything. We can't just take a frontal assault. If we want to send in our friends, then they can be a distraction.
I can
Time
try and
for us to go to the basement.
I can try and dig down to the basement if you want.
Maybe there's sewers.
I imagine there'll be stone walls here.
Well, we can get through them with pickaxes, maybe. I mean, they probably won't be very reinforced down there because they've just dug them down and assumed the wall with the soil will always be there. So if you get enough pressure behind it,
How long will that take?
well, getting the soil up a couple of minutes.
We'd have to dig from quite far back to not be noticed. Plus, we need the blueprints to know where the crypt is.
Well, send your friend to go and get the blueprints and tell him.
Well, he'll get them. He needs to know where we're staying.
I will look for home.
Don't we want to try?
Right, Crix, you recognise this building? We're in the North Ward. You think you can find your way back here with some of the plans?
Of course.
Okay.
Flies away from his shoulder.
Okay, he's gone.
Right.
I think.
So once we got the plans, we can figure out where it is, and then I can dig us down. We can break in through the bottom, and then go in through the bottom, maybe.
So do we need to quickly buy some pickaxes?
No, I can just move all the soil like I did back at the.
No, the stone wall though.
Oh, the stone wall. Yeah, maybe.
Surely we have enough information now to cause some kind of destruction. There's a lot of notes here.
So, wait, you went to Trosco Manor?
We're back to Trosman.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, a lot of information on them.
Well,
Have we got any way of displacing stone quickly? Like
No,
any
that I
materials?
learned to do
It's
yet.
quite, yeah, it's quite late, by the way. At this point, it's like maybe the other way is like 9 or 8:30.
Okay. What about the alchemist fire? What can that be used for? Would that melt stone?
No, but I do have a little bit of black powder. But then that's going to make a
Yeah,
hell of a
that's making
noise.
noise.
Well, underground, that's still going to make a hell of a noise.
Yeah.
At some point it's not going to matter. At some point we're going to see the devil.
Yeah, what do we do about him?
Hopefully we find the ghost.
Well, what I know about chain demons is they can, as the name implies, chain devils, sorry, or to make that distinction, they can animate the chains on his body, so that's going to mean that, you know, we're going to have to be quite clustered to free anyone that gets wrapped up, I presume.
Can we take one on?
Take one on.
Mm-hmm. We'll take the demon on. Could really fit it.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to, aren't we, really? I don't think, they said it's insane, we can't really reason with it.
Okay, because if we do defeat the demon first and then with
Devil.
devil,
Then we get the ghost on the side.
then
Yeah,
we-
there you go.
Calendar goes to give us a hand. You might stand a chance.
We also may as well utilize Elgin. I hate to say it, but Elgin.
Wait.
So,
So you had went in. I thought you were still outside.
No,
No, no,
once
the house.
once the thing
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Again comes up.
What are you working on tonight? More drugs?
Oh yes, yes. I'm preparing more. I mean, this is, you gotta keep the ball rolling.
Let's not do drugs tonight.
what's with the alchemist fire? What have you done?
Oh, I had 3 bottles for you. I already told you.
Okay, can this melt stone?
No, it's like it's fire.
What can it do? Well, what can it do? What can it
It-
melt?
it-
what can it burn?
But it's for people. And cloth.
Pretty dark. Elgin, can you make anything else?
Okay, let's
What
keep doing it.
supplies
We'll
have
take-
you
we'll
got?
take us
Something
through
useful?
things.
What do
We're
you want?
infiltrating a house.
Imagine we have a stone wall
We want to
and we
break
want
this
to blow a
thing.
hole in it, but quietly.
Blow a hole.
But quietly.
I only heard from from the guys I was contacting that there are some people that have been smuggling this weird thing that I wanted to get my hands on, but I don't know. It's called smoke powder. That's the only.
That's what your boy was talking
Yeah,
about.
we can talk to your friend.
It comes from these weirdos, these the people on the fair.
Can you contact him now? Have you got like a do a
Don't know if it would
harper
be
signal?
quiet. But we just wanted to get access to.
We just need a little
I
bit.
mean, if it is underground, it might be quiet.
Whoa. Can
In
anyone
relative
do?
terms.
Whoa.
Whoa. Can you do anything to get rid of noise?
No, I normally make noise.
Okay.
I'm a noise maker.
Do you have magic that might suppress noise?
I don't think I have it.
No, but not now.
Not
But
now, but tomorrow morning, you might. Or tomorrow night.
we're
or whatever.
planning here.
I'll check. But Elgin, can you make anything that's like
For if it's
sticky? Super sticky.
sticky.
Yes.
No, I can make a. Okay, I have this thing that I've been working on for a long time because the sanitarians, just my contacts wanted me to like work on something like that. They use it. I mean, I presumably they use it for like robbing people blind. It's cool. I mean, I call it. It's a name I put. Elegance, ever smoking bottle. And it's a bottle that you just like put the stopper and it just makes smoke, like lots of it. Then you can use it. It's kind of like infiltration or escape device. I can give that to you, cousin. It's I have one.
Right.
That's good. Did you rub your foot?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my B flat.
Yeah. Okay. Is that before?
You'd be able to.
I was talking to this
Don't
thing.
have that.
Then
Yeah,
I
okay.
just say,
I have an app.
I need flash powder,
Smoke powder.
smoke powder.
After about a minute, you get a message back. Well,
No, I'm on it.
what do you mean you need? It's all down here. No. Smuggle it in. It's already in place all around this Hunter's Gale.
Where can I find more?
Now I got it from the contacts, the outsiders, the drow.
Right.
They have guns and all.
I don't know who that is. Do I know who that is? The character name? What
Uh,
that is? I don't know what he's
No. He mentioned Gnarl
Yeah.
when he was in the house as a drow advisor of the Sanatar. And he smuggled it into the Sanatar's lair by getting it from his drow allies.
Okay. So you have to get it from the draw. Okay. He can't give me, but he says if we want it, we can get it from the brain there.
Maybe we need to go see the Bragendirth then.
Yeah, now that I remember, I think the Bragendirth were moving against the Castellanters, trying to get dirt on them.
And the prodigal son has returned, if I heard
We have a plan
correctly.
to attack them tomorrow morning.
Sorry, just so you know, the ever smoking bottle is actually an official item.
It's an official item.
You can put on your.
What about flash pellets? Can we get flash pellets?
No, I don't. I don't have that. Sorry. Go on.
If we can create, if you can, as Genron was implying, create some kind of magical silence. I used to work with people that did something very similar when we used to go on infiltrations. Then maybe we don't need explosives at all, and we could just
Get
smash
some
the
big
wall
hammers
down.
and
Yeah, with a
pickaxes
hammer.
and stuff.
Presumably, if we come in from the side where we've removed the earth, the stone is being pressed against the earth for support. So if we come at it from the other side, it would be weak and cave in. It was designed to go against the earth in one direction, right? It's not like a house built from nothing.
But how are we going to get down there in the first place? Are we just going to like,
Anyone loves to dig.
I like to do.
so from the outside of the manor, just like on the road, just take it
Well,
down?
we'll go down a bit. Yeah, I mean, hopefully there will be not that many guards to notice.
Needs to be right next to the wall. We can't tunnel.
Yeah, we have to like pull out. It'll be a big hole in the ground, basically.
Well, you can create. How strenuous is it on you to create those, like the oxen you did earlier?
Oh, it's no problem.
How big can you make it?
About 15 feet.
Okay. We could probably work with that.
Make a big tree or something.
Well,
No,
just
people
make
will
it-
notice
Well,
a
I'll
tree.
just make it look like a normal
Yeah.
floor where people might fall in.
So where do we put the dirt?
No, because the dirt. We need something. The dirt needs to be hidden within whatever you create.
Can you make illusions be see-through? Like stuff that's there, and like.
Because
Because it's with made, but with that. Yeah, maybe not.
What?
You couldn't make like something like illusion can't make something essentially invisible, can it? No.
No, it can't. You can't turn something that is there not there. That's that one that you had. Hallucinatory terrain.
Elgin. Elgin, what's the command?
I don't think you said it better than I did.
Elgin! Of course it's Elgin, cousin.
Can I change
It's a bespoke thing.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, I mean.
It's the command words are Elgin smoke, Elgin stop.
Elgin spoken.
I'm
Elgin
gonna
stuff.
stop.
Original.
This is that way around.
Thanks, man. Fly myself with one.
So, this is the plan. Tomorrow morning, we're going to the Catalans.
And then winging it.
Yeah. I like this plan.
So
right,
we're
I'll
not
go
get
get some hammers then.
we're not getting the powder then. We're just doing it.
Well, we're the old-fashioned way.
Good news, I have silence. I checked.
So tomorrow morning we go there. We take the other people as a diversion. We go around the back of the house, dig a hole, go through the wall.
We could just send them as a meat barrier to
Yeah,
run
I
at
mean,
them, weaken them.
The little things like if we can be honest, I mean, we don't give a shit if they don't. So.
I don't think they really mind either, to be honest with you.
Right. Do anything else? Just the hammers and pickaxes.
Where are you gonna go? Probably good to go up to the field.
Just gonna go buy some hammers and pickaxes in the middle of the night.
Alright.
We go to the market in the morning.
Well, where will be open now anyway?
It's late.
Trade board. So you reckon the field? Sorry, the field board. You reckon they'll just have some lying around we can borrow?
Didn't you mention that there's like some excavation going on in the field wall?
Yeah.
Just take the head.
Oh yeah, doesn't Niall's mother work there?
Oh yeah, that weird coincidence.
Right, let's go. Come on, we'll see if we can borrow some pickaxes and stuff like that.
Where are we going?
Do you see your mum in the field board?
I mean, I assume she's gone back home by now, but they must have left some equipment
We
around
could borrow
on
them.
the side.
Might
We're
also
a
be,
radiological site.
might also be wise to see the black stuff one last time. Just this is a big thing. She might
Oh,
actually.
tell her once we're done with it. Jesus,
Yeah,
she's not your bloody
No, I mean she could provide some
pen
help.
pal.
If we can ask for help, I think black powder from the Break of Darth is a good idea. But then again, they might just be like,
Also, we've never spoke to them once.
Yeah, we have.
They tried to kill us.
No,
No,
we
you
always
weren't.
spoke. We went to the ship. And I went to the ship. You were there. You waited for me outside.
Oh,
But yeah, it's still a big risk.
They will recognise this rather elegant suit of armour I'm wearing.
Right. I'll see if I can find some tools then.
Yeah.
Tools of the trade. Go for it.
Might as well go with him. You wanted
Your badge glows and you hear a mental note, a musical note in your head.
She might have heard me.
Okay. From a badge.
Yeah.
Oh. Will you turn this thing on?
Okay, it's just glowing.
Yeah.
You know, it has the symbol. You look at it.
Touch this.
What do you touch?
The middle colourful bit. I touch the blue.
You touch the
The light
moon.
blue.
Nothing
The
happens.
dark blue.
Nothing
The
happens.
moon.
You touch the moon.
Yes.
Okay, then he goes. You hear the voice of the black staff. Now,
Yes.
This is Niall. Over.
you make the noise.
With no knowledge to what it refers to.
You don't have to say over.
Okay.
Is it two-way communication?
I just wanted to be clear.
Nah, you're talking to your badge.
Yes.
Okay, Niall, over.
Yes. Over.
I've spoken to the Open Lord, and I also spoken to. Well, doesn't matter. The city is willing to offer you your associates, really, as you shouldn't be asking for this kind of reward, but 10% of the gold you managed to recover.
Is that your final offer?
It very much is. This is no negotiation.
Okay. I mean, I
Over.
wait. Okay. We can. I can try to work with that. But anyway, more stuff is happening.
We're talking about 50,000 dragons, Niall. And considering what's about to happen tomorrow, according to my sources, I suggest whatever you know, and whatever you're doing, you do it fast. Things are not about to get pretty in the
Is
city.
it tomorrow morning fast enough for you?
Well, that would be an interesting coincidence. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, and we cannot stop this anymore, as he told you, tomorrow the broadsheets are out.
The broadsheets.
The broadsheets.
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 The broadsheets.
The broadsheets.
Speak more clearly. Put it closer to your mouth.
Okay, I'm sorry. Over. The broadsheets are out.
Okay.
The secret will be revealed. The people will know about the gold missing, and the city will go up. I don't know what to expect. We already read in our anti-riot paladin orders.
Right. Okay. Well,
So, time is short and of the essence. Tell your associates they will have 50,000 dragons. This will set them for the rest of their lives. Please, act quickly.
yes. Each or
No. The
Or-
lot! We cannot come back to a rioting city
just
with less than at least 90% of the gold that was
Just
embezzled.
make an absolute, just want to make sure I understand. Anyway, if you could keep an eye on me tomorrow morning, just look over me with the badge, because I don't know what's going to go down. We're winging it. we're invaded. We'll be at the Castle Lanterns.
What?
Yes! Turns out they made deals with Asmodeus.
Wait, no, that's
Asmodeus.
the noble family. What are you doing?
They've made a deal with Asmodeus.
Well, you cannot do that unless you have
They want all the
Evidence.
gold and souls.
I'm going.
Their kids. Their kids. Their child is alive.
You all see, like, Niall shouting at the
I'm
man.
just like information farting right now.
Their child is alive. He's a chained devil.
What? No, this is a noble family.
It's not-
Unless you have evidence.
They are an imminent threat. I have all the evidence. We
What?
have an imp.
Can you? No.
We've made a deal with the cultists.
Have you got any spells to
I'm
summon?
gonna,
I'm gonna try and mage hand the badge out of his hand and just
We
throw
might
it
need
against the wall.
help.
Can you even produce this evidence? Make a spellcasting ability check.
Yes, I have notes.
7 plus
You cannot do.
13.
You cannot present evidence of notes. Suddenly, the mage hand appears, tries to get your badge out of your hand. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah,
I'll do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
his
You
bad.
manage to like, oh fuck!
Not now, Silas. Speaking with the black staff. Listen, you're gonna get money.
Look, the Castellantes
One Kith realised
have
he
a
had
lot
to
of
leave.
power and influence in this city.
Yes,
Unless
we
you have more evidence than your fucking notes, stay away from
The
them.
cultists told us everything.
Who told you? Look, this is not evidence. Do you understand? Yeah, I thought you knew how the law worked.
This. What more evidence do you need? They made a deal.
I need
The devil.
hard evidence.
Like, we can only get it if we infiltrate.
Yeah, but you cannot infiltrate unless you are back. Okay, look, stay away from them.
No, cannot. This is a done deal. This is happening.
I'm walking up to the house.
I'm in the front, ringing the bell.
Fucking hell. She hangs up.
She hangs up.
Hello.
Hello. It stops glowing.
I think it's run out of batteries.
How much money?
I think that went well. You're getting 10%. That's 50,000 dragons.
10% each.
No, altogether 40,000 dragons. Set you up for life.
Alright, well, I'll decline that offer.
I mean, it's 50,000 dragons,
Yeah,
and
between 5 people.
and you get to keep it safely
Well,
with no one looking for you.
I'm
It's
not there,
legit,
But 2 people.
No, you're alright.
as opposed to
Your-
what?
Your offer was much more amenable, I think. 20% against 5%.
I mean, it's not my offer or his offer. It's a group thing.
No, I declined it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see how the morning goes.
Right. Think it over.
I have done.
No, I
job
mean,
done.
it'd be bad for you if you.
I think
You think it over.
I
It's
think
fine.
it'll be bad for you, but
You just sleep on it, please. Because that was very hard to get. And they don't. It's not your money, but they're giving you money. Cleanly, a clean break for a sinful old man. Anyway,
Wow.
So,
what a twist!
I get to the.
Oh yeah, you've
go
got
to
to
the field board.
Okay.
Can have a look at like a. I mean, is it quite quiet around
No,
there?
let them
or-
is fine.
So you're going alone?
Yeah. I mean, I went off before you started.
Okay.
You missed. You missed that.
Okay, so you go to the field ward. You're gonna look for like the archaeological.
Yeah, just if there's if you got some tools, just kind of in a tent somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's pretty easy to find, particularly if you get directions from Keth.
I was going to say I was going to offer going with you, but it's
Oh, I mean, if you came, I mean, you weren't really. involved
Okay,
with
so
that,
you can go together. Are you staying the manor? So you go together, and yeah, you find it is going up the north gate, turning left. You find this grove, and there, the like ramshackle kind of like shrine that is being constructed to Elistray, and nearby, kind of like a workers' tent with tools and some people guarding, and there's always, you notice there are some city watch now, kind of like creating a barrier between both groups because of the tension that this has created.
Right, I'll try to see if I can hire them off them first, and if they're against that, maybe you can sneak in and get them.
okay. I thought you were pretty good at sneaking into places as in the shape of something else.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I don't fancy my chance. This looks quite guarded over there, so I don't know. and I can't really sneak out with a lot of. I need like a few axes and pickaxes and stuff. Really, I don't really think I could get that much stuff in my backpack. So,
How am I gonna do that?
well, you can just carry them, and I'll cause a distraction or something. We'll think of something. We'll try plan A first and see how that.
Let's do it.
So I just walk up. So there's like a tent. It looks like a sort of tall tent.
Yeah, it's like a big tent with like doors that like flaps that can just be moved, and there are like 2 city watch outside, another city watch kind of like patrolling around, and there's a certain distance. There's a dig site that is kind of like protected by a cordoned off area. It's not too big. It's maybe 30 feet wide by 20 feet, by 30 by 20, and maybe 10 feet deep. And then, as soon as that ends, the dig site, there is this kind of like ramshackle shrine created around a grove with these really big tall trees right next to the city wall. And that area is quite big. It's you cannot see right to the end of it, through the trees.
So are the guards guarding the dig site? Are they guarding the tent with all the tools? Or
Yeah, they're guarding kind of like the tent and the
Okay.
dig site. The dig site has like the classic like sticks with pieces of
Like
rope that just going all around it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. So I walk up to the tent where the guards are.
Yep. Looks at
Uh,
you. Not today. Don't give us more work today.
Who's in charge of the tents and stuff here at the moment?
We are.
Okay, I just came to hire some tools. So just pop along and.
What? No. Who are you? This is for the dig site. What? Who are you?
Part of the enclave. Just needed to borrow some tools. We made an agreement with the dig site.
Make an inception check. Agreement with the dig site.
15.
What? Wait. What kind of agreement? This is the archaeological excavation that's going on.
Yeah, it is. Just need to borrow some of the tools for the night or so. She said it's 5 gold, and then just pop them back in the morning.
5 gold.
Yeah,
For what are you paying?
the people that have the tools here, the dig site owners.
Well, but there's
just
no
said-
one here to release them. They are all going home for the night.
Oh, they just said to leave it with whoever was here. So if I just leave the 5 gold with you, is that all right?
Sure. Of course it's all right. I can.
Cool.
I can give it to them.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
He's already drunk on the ale.
All right, let's pop into it.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many tools does the Emerald Enclave need?
Couple of pickaxes and a couple of the big hammers they had, I think.
Oh yeah. We have like the demolition hammers.
Yeah, that's great. That stuff.
Yeah. Hey, have a couple. And there's a woman on the other side that is kind of like, what the fuck is going on there? Comes over. Oh no, yeah, it's totally authorized. Emerald Enclave. They will have all the tools, and they just give you whatever you want, really. What do you want?
So like a couple of pickaxes and a couple of like big sledgehammers.
Couple of people has a couple of sledgehammers. Okay. The woman is like, what the fuck are you doing, Ander? Just yes, Emerald Enclave, man. You're just looking from.
This is going well, yeah.
First time for everything.
Yeah, you get all the tools.
Thanks. Right, pop them back in the morning.
Sure. Yeah. Just remember. Wait. Let me give you a receipt. You know what? I know the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
fine. You don't need
you
receipts.
can go by
It's all
word.
there,
Yeah. Just I'll explain to you later.
All right. Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, you're gonna get very good at this.
That went surprisingly well.
Yeah, how do you manage that? That's incredible.
I think there must be some kind of look or something on me right now. I don't know, but
Yeah, you gotta teach me how you do it.
yeah, just go up to people and with your badge,
I
make
don't
something
have a
up,
badge. That's
make something
no.
up, and then 1 in 20 times it works.
I don't know where you got that idea from.
Okay.
Right,
So you
cool.
make your way back to the manor,
Get myself one of those
finding
things.
everyone else there, getting from entering with a couple of sledgehammers and pickaxes.
Ah, you should have seen this guy. Phew, incredible.
Yeah, talk my way through that one.
Nice. That'll do.
Didn't have to kill anyone. Didn't have to,
No bears?
That
no
should-
bears.
Great.
I mean, the guard seems so happy to see you. It was incredible.
Yeah, gave him 5 gold.
Ah. He gave them 5 gold for a couple of pickaxes. And
Well, it's like out of hours pickaxes. We're just gonna get 'em.
It's fine, though. We got the tools.
You think everything costs 5 gold?
Yeah.
Jug of milk. I know.
One banana, Michael. How much could it cost?
Out of hours expenses, yeah. Right, well, that's the tool sorted. I guess we're just waiting for this devil thing to come back.
Oh, look!
It's invisible, but we can see it.
No devil is coming back.
I guess
So why don't you all head to bed then? I'll wait up for him to return.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Invisible set of parchments just get plopped on the. I didn't print it because I wasn't expecting you to like get them today, but there we go. This is where we are right now. So I'm sending by Discord a nicely detailed set of.
Can you do it on the handouts?
Oh yeah, sorry, I've been sending stuff to. So Walter Deep Drown Highs group handouts. There you have the Castellantis top floor. That's
Oh wow, that's massive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's all of them. Sorry.
that's the top floor.
You showed us everything.
But there's trees.
There is even like,
So that floor goes up to that floor.
yeah, and there's also like,
Yeah. You have the entire blueprints of the. This is the.
but even the basement. It looks like we got the basement.
Yeah, you didn't get the
That room.
crypts.
Oh, I thought the basement. might
No,
be
no,
different.
this is like the estate stuff.
Wait, so which set of stairs goes down to the basement? None?
there's a lot of stairs there.
The ones that go, there is a set of spiral stairs.
Oh, in the top, very top right.
Let me just check. It go, C29.
Top right or top
I
left?
will tell you in a second. The you know that the stairs that go to the crypt.
Oh, there's a little door. There's a little door next on the spiral stairs in the middle. There's a tiny door, and that door leads downstairs.
Yeah, there is an arrow that goes to the cellar.
Yeah,
The cellar is right next to the compass rose
yeah.
at the bottom.
And then this little door here is what goes into
Yeah.
the cellar door.
And the very like southmost room.
Oh, it has stairs going down to it.
Yeah, that one leads to the crypts.
Look, if you look at these plans, there's a. So we want to dig from the south of the house, I guess, down.
Southeast, yeah.
From the southeast of the house, dig outside that wall. But failing that, we could try and infiltrate on that door on the back wall, the southeast back wall that's going off at an angle.
Yeah.
Get through that, make a dash to the cellar door and go that way in.
Yeah, that might be quieter.
So remember when you visited the Castellantis and you entered through these massive gates that had
Yeah.
the symbol, and then that was through the entrance on the southeast wall that led to the garden, and you met the people kind of like in the middle of the area between the three big trees.
Yeah.
That's where you like talked
Oh,
about.
so the big gate is
Yeah,
the one
it's
here.
Yeah.
southeast, yeah. And we met them
And
there.
then Genhorn went around all the way to the north
Oh,
near the
yeah,
stables.
So when they took us into the house when we actually met them for like tea or whatever, where did we go?
You were in the ground floor, sorry, in the first floor, so the first arrow that goes directly east.
No.
You see that it goes into the triangular big room and then into study.
But where did we go into the house through? I mean, what entrance did we use?
So the main door is in the, you know that like kind of like south pointing triangle
Yeah.
big thing? That's where the main entrance is.
Okay, that's where we have to dig.
So what if we didn't dig, but we scaled the eastern wall, and then that's a tree, I'm guessing, by the map. If we just went through that wall, or if we just dug next to that tree, like on the north of that.
Well, dug straight down into the cellar. Then we're in the grounds, though. It's going to be a bit more difficult to be. There's a lot of people moving around.
So there's people walking past on the street.
If we go to
Well, not in the middle of the night.
Or if there's an oxen in the way.
if we go to bed now and we get up super early,
It's gonna be tight.
Be like 6 a.m. it'll be dark still. They won't have many people up.
If this goes wrong, I mean, there's no big destruction this time, and I'm sure that they're more powerful than
Yeah.
all hands were.
If we send the cultists in at 6 a.m. as well, we've at least got the cover to, you know.
This needs to be squeaky clean.
I mean, I know your reservations about us not being
Isn't it
tough
like-
enough to take on 2 wizards, but I don't think we're ever going to be. So we either roll the dice now.
Well, no,
or
I'm saying we can go, but we need to avoid a fight. We can't win a fight. If we catch ourselves in a fight, then we leave.
It'd be good if we can separate.
Just roll the dice.
It'd be good if we can separate them
Well, that's nice to roll.
somehow.
Will be.
So hang
Get
on
to
a
know
minute.
their schedule.
And this is
The
I'm
main
sending
entrance-
you.
So
I'm sending you the. And
what's the main
you know
entrance?
that this is not the entirety of the crypts, but they are sending you the piece that they know about. This is not the entirety of the crypts. They're sending you the piece they know about. So, as I said, in the map I already sent you, the bottom floor, the bottom room, sorry, at the very end, leads on a spiral staircase that leads into that weird spiral staircase in the middle of the eastern room here, kind of the one that has, like an arm
Yeah.
going up with a set of stairs. That's go to the cellar.
Where's the bottom part of this join onto that other set of stairs?
So that's the part. So the stairs that are the bottom left, at the very bottom left, lead to another floor. But that's the one the cultists don't have blueprints for.
Listen, if we find a way to be able to see in heavy smoke, I can fill an area 120 feet.
120 feet.
Jesus.
I mean, we can use that to cover the digging, to be honest with you. Can you just... Elgin said you can command it to stop and start.
Yes.
Just how frequently?
I will have to ask Elvin.
Because if we can use that whilst we're digging outside, just to create a massive amount of smoke to cover the dirt.
Well,
then-
yeah, but it would be smoke though, wouldn't it? So it'd be kind of a bit more obvious.
Yeah, but
If
no
it's
one's gonna-
dark,
I think it's better used.
if it's dark and it's dirt, people won't be that like be able to see it very easily.
I suppose, but then we can't see either, and they know their way around a bit better than we do.
Just so everyone knows, use an action to remove the stopper. A cloud of thick smoke
It
pours
smokes
out.
forever. So you can if you put the stopper in, it stops, and then you put it out again and
So a
starts
cloud of
again.
thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches a maximum of 150 feet.
That's mad. So it's even bigger than that.
It
It's
would take quite-
240
It is,
feet.
it is like a fog cloud that goes bigger
We,
and bigger
we
and
could
bigger.
fill the entire garden.
Does
with
it go
that.
up and down as well, or just is that?
It's radius.
So,
So it'll take 6 minutes to reach maximum.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it's going to affect the cultists attacking. I know for us, like going down inside, it could be a problem.
I
But
just wonder if it's a signal. That's the only thing. I wonder if we do that and they're going to investigate. If they are part devil or they got devil things, then they're going to have devil's sight.
I think it's a good escape plan more than anything else.
What if we
Yeah.
what if we do the smoke in the area that we don't want to search, and they spend all their time searching that area?
It still alerts people though. I mean, if
Yeah.
there's even like one guard on duty and they're just the only person looking around, if we keep out of sight enough, they won't be bothered and they won't alert
I
anyone.
think it's a good escape plan.
Escape. This is when we run. It creates a radius of which they don't know where we are. They don't
We also
sense
can't
it.
see unless we have means of seeing. Is what I mean.
When we run for a bit, we do a little bit of smoke, stop it, then we have a wall of smoke that they have to get through before they can catch us. They have
Plus
to go
you-
the entirety of the smoke. We have to go half.
You can put it on the ground and just kick it away from you, and it'll fog up where they are, and we'll hopefully be further away from it.
Be nice to keep.
That's true.
Tie a rope to it.
Drag it along behind us. Anyway, bed I reckon then.
Yeah, this is too much planning if I say so.
No good can ever
No
come
winging
of
it enough. God damn it. Alright. I guess we go to bed.
We're going to tell us on the thing to tell the cults to attack us.
Oh, yeah. Grix, then tell the cultists to meet us near the Castellantas. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get there. What, 7? 6? 7?
6:30.
What time
There's
is
a
it
lot
now?
of people out in the street.
Half 9?
Yeah, it's late. Like it's probably about like 10:30. You know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, 7 o'clock.
There's gonna be a lot of people in the street at that time.
That's why we need the illusion.
Okay.
Just put a big shed up. Work in progress. This is gonna
Okay.
be so bad.
So he will fly off.
For this, for my, because you know, whilst we're sort of on watch, I presume we're doing watches. Are we doing watches?
Yeah, sure.
I can watch for it.
Yeah.
I'll stay up for a little bit to start with, just in case Grix comes back with a message or anything. But, who do you want me to wake up when I'm heading to bed?
I barely sleep.
Oh,
You,
I mean, I could take a watch if you want, but
Well, I'll let you know, and then you let Genhorn know.
Yeah, I'm also a light sleeper.
Well, I like my sleep.
you like.
Yes. Whilst I'm on watch, I'm gonna try and make a new badge.
Sure.
What is it? The modifier?
It's your funeral.
It's proficiency plus intelligence.
Then 22.
22. Okay. Yeah.
Don't accept the money. Continue to
so-
make badges.
Pretty good badge, more or less same as the other one. You already have.
Don't think you want to be part of this group.
you don't know about this badge.
That's true. I think it's actually higher than the other badge.
I'm just creating seeds of doubt
I
in
mean-
his head.
If everything goes wrong, at least we found a new profession.
Matchmaker. When a man
watches.
needs a
Okay.
It's my
She's a
music.
chain devil. It's like thinking heat
By the way,
metal, but I
if
was
Kev
like,
dies,
there's fire damage.
still get 10%.
Okay.
It's 20%.
Did
I think that's in his chain.
I like
Super
this.
hot.
The cane. Did I notice that the cane was metal?
I was actually going to ask this as well.
The cane.
Yeah, the cane thing.
I mean, it's a magic item.
Can you not hit
As
a magic item?
far as you can tell. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be
Metal.
tricky.
You don't know. It's a cane. So you do the usual watches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, the night will go by uneventfully.
Wait.
No. Apparently, it is a quiet night. It is almost too peaceful. Light snow, not a lot of noise going on. The lights eventually are snuffed after they ran out of oil, after the lamplighters refill them, light them, and then in the wee hours of the morning they're no longer there as you start hearing the faint noises of the city waking up and the shouts of the broadsheet sellers that are more noticeable than in other days. And they are shouting, Granhall Villa bloodbath! Never Ember gold is covered! It's all... I mean, they just keep shouting, bloodbath! The Never Ember gold! The Never Ember treason!
Do we? I know this is beside the point, but do we level up in that sleep, or is that too complicated?
Yes, you would level up in that sleep.
Just
Oh dear.
That changes things a lot.
Maybe have like a quick 10-minute break.
Wait, I mean, guys, it's like 8:30. You're seriously not expecting to start.
Yeah. We're trying to complete it.
It kind of sounds like we are,
We're
Lucas.
going to do an hour and a half, Lucas.
We're going straight there.
I mean,
what else are we going to do in that
We've been
time?
winging things pretty well.
Sure. Okay.
Lucas, can I have a quiet word with you outside?
Sure. Oh my god. Okay, I need to go to the toilet as well.
I need to go to the toilet as well. Stop.
Okay, another break.
10-minute break. Right.
We need a break
Stay
from-
tuned.
I'm happy to
Shit's
say.
about to go down. It's gonna be crazy. Kev's gonna die.
time. So apparently, we're going to Casalante's villa.
I'm in level 5.
And everyone is level 5. Everything has changed in the span of 5 minutes. For whoever has watched any previous session, suddenly the party has found its sense of urgency. So, morning arrives, as I say, and you hear the Broshi criers shouting, Graham Villa, bloodbath! And a totally different set of them shouting about the Never Ember gold and the treason, the treachery of Lord Never Ember. And that's the basics things, the basics of what they're shouting. As you all start to wake up, feeling oddly pumped up.
Ready to What day are we on now? The 13th or the 14th?
What?
Which day?
Oh, 15th.
On the 15th?
Yeah.
What? What time does the shield shop?
Give me the calendar.
I gotta press.
What time does the shield shop open?
Cost me a pretty penny, but I think you should have it, so I won't be using it for a while.
Yeah.
Magic circle.
The
Your
15th.
scimitar.
I guess after today we'll be marked with a big red circle.
That's a rated rate.
What time does the shield shop
Okay,
open?
what does it do?
I mean, it's not
Plus
open.
1 damage.
It's 7. I mean, you said that you were waking up,
Oh yeah, I know.
and then you said you would meet them at 7 there.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that you're waking up with first light, which is 6.
Yeah. Alright, a little bit left over stew. Let's go, boys. Let's do this.
Everyone in the house, the kids, everyone is kind of like weirdly apprehensive about your like sense of urgency, your level of activity, your almost your what is it called when you're kind of
Silent?
no, it's not
Craziness? Craziness?
no, it's
Adrenaline, kind of. I
the
don't know.
word doesn't come to me right
Puppetyness?
now. You know, sense of something momentous about to happen. Anyway, so what do you guys do?
Right, we've got the all the tools ready. I think we should just get on the way. Everyone knows what we're doing. Do we?
Which wall are we
I
going
don't
to?
know what we're doing.
Which wall?
We're doing which one do you want to do? Just tell me the wall around there.
I mean, I guess we're doing
Oh, yeah.
southeast,
Oh.
right?
Sorry. You all look like you're throbbing. Everyone's jacked up.
Jesus.
No sugar.
I think the situation calls
Get
for
something to see me through this unexpected event. I thought, well, I guess we'll be in the rapid done tonight. Turns out we couldn't in the castle. I have scared this old.
It's mostly Kath.
What?
You're trying to kill me, man.
Whose doom is imminent.
Wait, let me just at least minimally prepare opening some.
So where is the stairs to the thing? I
Where's the
couldn't
hope?
work it out.
Where is the hope?
Is it
Someone
just
put me
closed?
to the
So
hope.
there's a tiny door there, look.
Wait,
between the
what do you
stairs
want to know?
and that
The stairs
door.
to what?
No, it's, I
He's
don't know.
telling me.
And that door goes to that set of stairs there.
Right.
So if you go in that door, you come out up that set of stairs, and go down there, then go down that set of stairs, and that goes to the other map.
So the stairs to the cellar, they are in the, as far as you know, yeah, in the foyer, which is the main. If you open up the map, those
Yeah.
there, those there, in the ones that are kind of like circled.
There's like a door on that wall.
No, Lucas, it's the door in the middle of those. Those stairs go up. But there's a tiny door
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that door goes down.
Isn't there like a door on that wall that we want to break?
Where to?
That just takes us inside the building. Because aren't we planning to go in there and come into this room?
I mean, currently the plan is to dig.
Yeah, but aren't we planning to go in? I thought we were going in here.
Dig it, just dig it.
That was if we weren't going to dig. But now we're just going to dig straight down.
Oh, here.
Yeah, and just break in this way.
But that's not there. That's here.
Niall's never digged.
That kind of goes, yeah, it's kind of here.
It's not rotating.
Hmm?
It's not going to be rotating.
It must be, right?
Well,
Oh no, of course it's not. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we want to dig like here and go that way, then across.
So what are you taking? Let me know what what spells are you preparing? What things are you taking? What newfound abilities you are?
What spells we've got? So conjure animals, obviously,
Okay,
and dispel magic.
sure. You got all your the monk stuff. Yeah.
I got change. I changed Shadow Blade for elemental weapon, and I added Blick.
Okay.
And I changed Mask of Many Faces for one with shadows, and I
I don't know what it does.
makes me become one with shadows.
Okay.
And I got a Thirsting Blade, which
Thirsting.
is the one that allows you to hit twice.
So suddenly multi-attack.
Wait, what if I do it
multi-attack.
twice?
We have now 2 multi-attackers. You, Niall, what are you preparing as level 3 spells?
I did.
I
So
don't.
some I get by default.
Yeah.
Cool Lightning's a new one. Sleet Storm's a new one. And then Spirit of Guardians is the one I chose.
Okay. But Spirit Guardians, isn't that like level 2?
No, it's the one where they all swirl around.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
What are we doing with the conjure animals? Are you gonna choose them, or do you want to? I don't know. Yeah.
See how they go.
Yeah.
It's contextual, but yeah, you tell me like what your idea is, and I'll
Just so you're aware, I gave my Serrated Blade to Salis.
okay.
So now he's got 2 cool weapons.
It's true. But no multi-attack.
I only have my longsword.
But the serrated blade was.
That was my packed weapon. Well, there's 2 ones. One of
But
them
it
is a
was a
packed
short
weapon.
sword. Yeah, it was
The short sword,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I have my longsword, which is the one I can manifest. Anyway.
Okay. Sure. Anyway, yes. So, what do you do, guys?
What's your level? What's your level? What's that?
More complicated. Our proficiency's increased though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Holy moly, this changes everything.
So, if you have your character in the end to be on, it will automatically.
So your attack
up-
bonus also goes up, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's +3 proficiency now.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
So, you wake up, you find yourselves more ready than yesterday to do this.
This is a good day to.
I'm ready for this shit.
Right. Who's ready? Let's move out.
There we go.
Let's get going.
Jeez, like +9 for thieves to listen.
I'm running down the street with hammers in my hands.
Yeah, like running around.
Confused, yeah. What's the
Hammers and pickaxes. Okay, I assume that you somehow like store them in your
Yes.
backpack.
Cross. So I can dual wield.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So what are you doing? You made your way to the Castellantis villa.
Yeah. So we like try and like reasonably kind of what's the word? Not like obviously like we're gonna go and rob something. We're like trying to blend in a little bit. With whatever. I assume there's like a few people about this time of the morning.
As you start to move in there, there are not a lot of movement. But as soon as you do remember where Lorena house
Yeah.
was, which is pretty much on the way, and as soon as you start approaching that area, you hear like people shouting. a big crowd. Some kind of protest.
Oh shit.
And you turn around the corner and you see at the end of the street Lord Renier's house. And there's a crowd. It's not too big because it's quite early in the morning and you think this is going to get worse during the day. It's about 30 to 40 people right now. And they're being held by a cordon of City Watch officers. And they're just shouting, "You fucker, get your money back!" And they're just like throwing stones and whatnot at Lord Renier's house.
Well,
You motherfucker! There's someone who's "We're gonna burn the whole place down!" Grabs. It starts to try to like light a torch, and the City Watch just comes down and boom, 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 starts like banging on it. Ah, fuck! Ah, police brutality! People running. People running around. It's. You get the feeling. This is just the beginning. It's gonna get very ugly during the day.
I do have as we're like, making this as we go along, what if we turn this crowd onto the Castellantis by telling them the Lord Renier's hiding there?
I think we might end up with a lot of innocent people killed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think we can use this as a distraction, though. At least people are rioting, and maybe someone digging a hole isn't going to be the biggest worry of the city guard right now.
Alright, let's get on it.
Okay, so you leave the protest behind, and as you leave, you see more people that and you get the feeling that these are all like workers from different areas of town. These are not people that live in this area, that are just pouring in, and very soon this place is going to be swarming with a massive protest in the very far distance, coming off Mount Waterdeep. You already see 2 griffons taking off. It is not going to be a great day for the city. This is just starting, and it's 6 a.m. and it's already heating up.
Doesn't look good.
But you make, as this is all going on, and without even knowing where Renier might be, you make your way to the Castellantis house. So,
Everyone's focused on Lord Renier.
let's see. This is the Castellantis house. There we go. Castellantis Villa, if you remember, is like north of the A in C ward. There's like a weird triangle. This one. This is the big thing. So, how are you approaching this? From which side?
Can we see the
Southeast.
There are people like running even past you towards Lord Renier's house.
cultists anywhere?
Make a perception check. Lord Renier's house is the Castellantis Villa is here, and Lord Renier is, if I'm not mistaken, is where was it? I think it was one of these. This is Lord Renier's, and this is the Castellantis. So it's literally. It's very close, and you see people like kind of like running. There is a concentration of people here protesting on Lord Renier's. This is Castellantis Villa. It's about 200 meters away.
Jesus, this is really more than I imagined there was going to be out here. What do you think?
There's not a lot we can do about
Is
it.
this the best time?
Yeah, perfect.
Well, if anything, it's the perfect time. I mean, there's so many people out. Could be anyone.
If we go south, we can just disappear off into the crowd.
No, you're right. Then that's fine.
I rolled a 9, but I assume we're all looking. I rolled a 10.
Yeah. Just
We could
It's
shout,
a 1, so that
shout
was
out
a
at all
Okay.
all the lords in here.
yeah. You're very distracted by the amount of people that are just running past. You notice
It'll be
that
massive.
outside Lord Castellantis is the usual guards. There are like some guards. And they are all posted now right next to the doors. Remember that they had the doors open. The people could go into the garden. But with these riots kind of like starting to kick off, the guards are right next to the big double doors with the swan sigil, kind of like on the inside, kind of like, yeah, well, you know, if things are gonna get nasty today, they're gonna be protecting the entrances to the garden, which are normally open.
Should we spread rumours?
What kind of rooms?
to make people think they should be barging this door down.
No.
Front.
I mean, these guys, I think.
We're trying to be quiet. If
Yeah.
everybody's here watching us, it's going to be very hard to be.
So we
It's a
going
big
for the.
distraction. No, not. We'll do our bit somewhere else, but the front door.
We can't. If this is guarded now, we have to go on the back maybe and try.
Well, no, I mean, the guards are here.
And you point to where the trees are.
Yes.
No, well, no, they're on the gate, which is on that long wall.
Yeah, it's in the long wall, the
Oh,
gate.
this one.
No, the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to dig from round the corner. Just on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
You ready with that illusion?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be.
I mean,
So what am I making?
where are the
Oxen?
cultists?
I don't know. Can you see him anywhere? I can't see him.
Are the cultists around?
Well,
Why don't you ask Craigs?
Well, he's gone.
Oh, he's not on your shoulder. Okay. On your shoulder.
not yet. As far as you can tell.
We should just stop going. I'll turn up at some point.
I mean, we may as well start digging, yeah. It's going to take a little while to get down.
So which illusion should I make then?
I don't know. Or something.
Like a cart that's just without horses and then just some grass to cover over the whole.
I just might just the same dirt to cover over the same. I'm gonna presume there's no grass here. We're on the path.
Whatever, pick up the whole, whatever is
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay. What do you do?
I guess a big cart that I'm going to move. I guess as we start digging, I'm gonna move the cart to.
Okay,
where
so
the hole
you
would
don't
be.
have make it appear there, but you're gonna make it move towards
The
there.
cart you're going to put the mud in.
Yeah.
So that's okay somewhere. Then we just put a new floor over the hole.
Mm.
Okay.
So it's like there's no hole and then the mud just is coming out.
So on what side of the? I'm gonna need
It's on the eastern wall. So
of
the straight eastern
the
wall.
east, the straight, the small one.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
to get into this first, though, won't we? 'Cause this is a wall.
That's the I believe that's the coach.
But we don't want to be on their side of it. We want to be on the outside of it.
So that's the coach house all the way to the northeast, up top. That's the
Yeah.
coach house. It has the big double door. That's the entrance for the coach and horses. And that gate is essentially like a fence with a hedge on the inside.
So they can't see directly through it.
Yeah, I mean you can, but not a lot. Okay, so you drive a horse there. Make a stealth check. See how well.
Who? Us.
Well, I mean you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to say. As we're kind of approaching this thing to do it as well, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Well, my stealth was
Okay.
21.
So you
If we add
manage to
that,
wait for
it's a
the
lot.
precise moment when running people that are heading towards the Laurenaire's house, they're not watching, and then you go, whoa, and then the coach appears, and you move it around the corner
Mhm.
into like that fence. As you do that, then, like 3 young people come running around the corner. One of them is carrying a Molotov cocktail, like a bottle. He's like,
Wow.
"Fuck the nobles, man! Fuck the nobles! We're gonna burn the city down today! They embezzle! What is embezzle? They stole!
They're imbecile.
They stole! They just keep running. Okay, so you're coach there.
Okay, so I can see through the fence, kind of.
Well, yeah, if you approach the fence, you're right next to the hedge, and you can see. You can see nervous guards, table hands. Everyone is awake with everything that's kicking off in the city. Everyone is awake, and they're kind of like securing things, making sure the horses are comfortable and calm. They're just trying to calm it because they're nervous with all the shouting. And there are guards in the. You see 2 guards further in the like garden area, and you get the sense they're just nervous because of everything that's going on.
Do you reckon I'll be able to? So are you going to put the sort of wagon there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
whatever you guys told me to. I'm not sure I
So
followed
we're like-
completely.
Look at sorry.
Yep.
So we're by this wall out
Yes,
here.
that's correct.
And whereabouts are the guards out there, just like over here? kind
Yeah, they're over there.
of? Okay. They look like they're kind of like, because obviously there's like some bushes and stuff here anyway.
Yeah,
So-
that's kind of like a low bush like decoration garden area.
Maybe can you make that bush just a bit bigger, maybe, and I can like just spread it out a bit, like just the edges, and then.
I think they will notice if the bush has grown bigger all of a sudden.
Well,
I
if
can
it's
only do either the cart or the bush, but if the bush grew from yesterday, they will probably notice.
If you make it just a bit bigger this way.
It's fine. They're distracted enough with everything that's going on. Let's just
All right.
get going.
So
We
I'll
have
start
time.
kind of shifting the dirt out slowly.
Try and move it into the cart illusion.
Yeah, and also into the bush as well, because there'll be empty space in the bush.
So sorry, just to clarify, you're making the hole inside the
No,
yeah,
on the
you
outside.
can't do it outside because it's stone.
oh,
It's
okay.
not stone.
Is it not? Is
No.
it?
I thought the idea was to
No, this is cobblestone.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, this is-
directly outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the south wall. It's all cobblestones. There's no mud.
Okay, so you're
Oh, shit.
you're pushing. Okay, so
Yeah,
you
like in here.
okay. Well, in that case, start moving the earth. Fuck the cart. I'll just make it look like there's absolutely nothing there. Like it's just normal grass.
But I can move the dirt actually
Right, but you
outside.
still need something to cover the.
No, I
you
can
can't
move
make
the dirt
dirt
outside.
disappear.
So what I'll do is I'll move the dirt out of the fence and like round the corner here onto the street because no one's gonna give a shit.
Okay, so you start moving.
But like spreading it out as much as possible so it's kind of flat.
Okay, but what are you digging? Are you digging like
Just digging like a hole down.
a hole down?
Yeah.
Okay.
But should I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is out of character. Can I be basically constantly making it look as if like that hole that he's digging is covered with grass or whatever it is that was there before?
Just
You're
basically-
concentrating on the sign image outside.
Yeah, but isn't there like it's like a fence? I've been looking.
It's
I
going
mean,
to cancel the cart.
Oh, you're
If-
gonna
if
cancel the coach.
If the cart is.
Okay, you're gonna cancel the coach.
But that's my question. Can I basically, if he's digging that out, can I be basically saying?
Yeah, I mean there
he's
are
making
there
it
is there are like moments where
Yeah.
the earth moves and then it grows again. So
look- Okay.
if someone is looking at it, it's like what the fuck is going on there? You know.
Okay.
So
But yeah.
That's not how it worked, would it?
Well, there's just an illusion there, and then the dirt keeps coming through it,
Yeah.
and the illusion doesn't change at all. It always looks like there's grass
No,
there.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it. So fuck it. I'll just have the cart and then we'll just.
But if you do like a big hedge inside the hedge, then they'll never see the dirt move.
It's way too
through.
technical.
Yeah, but they know that hedge wasn't there yesterday.
but what if there's a hedge in the
This
hedge
is
in
meant to
there?
be the easy part.
I'm just moving
Also,
dirt.
wait. Also, just okay. You would know about how noble houses are constructed, and also you would know, and also you and I.
Of course.
What's the objective of this? Because you would know that it's all stone down there. You're not gonna like dig a hole in a mud ceiling.
No, we're gonna dig down so we can smash through the wall further down.
Okay, cool.
It's got the pickaxe for.
Yeah, okay. So what are you doing? Are you doing like
I'm
constant
keeping
soil?
I'm keeping the cart. The soil is gonna be.
Okay,
pouring
so
out of
you're
the
gonna be
illusion.
putting the coach, and the it's gonna create a hole there. So you constantly are doing
Just hiding all the dirt, basically.
and casting and making noise. What you
We'll
three
pass
guys
without
do?
traces helping that. So
Yes. What what you three guys doing?
I'm just going to be on the sort of the eastern southeast, so where it goes like this corner, just like keeping an eye to the guards, you know, just
Yeah.
make sure that no
Okay.
one's coming around.
You can tell. Okay, you can tell because of the commotion, not the commotion because it's not like all the time all people, but because of the protest going on only 200 meters away and people running there, that they're not going to pay much attention to this. It's the guards might be the problem.
I'm going to send my mage hand to that door that's on this side. There's one here, and just try it. Is it locked?
The one that is, yeah, I can see it. The one that is right
So-
next to the hedge.
Yeah, on the southeast. The one, no, the one's on the
This one.
southeast wall. The one that's on the southeast diagonal wall.
Oh, southeast diagonal,
This.
not east.
No, southeast diagonal one. The one that opens into like a.
This one here?
Yeah, that one there. Okay. Because there is one right next to you
That one.
on the
yeah.
east wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe put the map in the action cam.
Only the people watching can see.
You
can't.
you see this is
That's where you'll see it. What's that?
this appears to be like a main entrance to the house.
Is it locked?
Flat.
It looks because the camera's at an angle.
Yeah.
Take the camera not.
I'm gonna bring my mage hand back, then send back with thieves' tools.
Sure.
But also I have to
It's
take
more
that back
important that
inside.
we see it.
And try and unlock it.
Yeah. Make a thieves tool attempt.
I mean, everyone.
It's 28.
I have to do that back.
28. Yeah. You go.
and then I'm just
It
going to
unlocks.
bring them back, and then I'm just going to try and unlock the other one that's on the same wall as us.
Okay, so you just unlocked it but not opened it.
Didn't open it, just unlocked it.
Okay,
And then on the other one, 19.
yeah, this one looks, according to you, this is a porch, and it is the typical entryway used by the servants.
Okay, so I'll just do that one manually.
Okay, opens.
I've opened up a couple of doors on the side just in case we need to get in or out other ways.
Alright, nice.
You keep moving.
Yes,
What
down
do
with the nobles. Yes.
I'll just copy whatever it's
People
saying.
are running. Oh! One of you see a kid running, and as soon as you see the coach, looks fancy, looks noble. Fuck the nobles! And kind of like aims a stone. He's gonna throw it at the coach.
But I mean, it was a cart for piling up dirt.
Oh, I thought it was like a coach.
No, it's like
Nothing fancy about dirt, young man.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Yeah, fight the nobles!
Yes.
And throws a stone
Language.
into the garden over the fence. Yay! And then
They're
just
gone
keeps
and all the
running.
money. All the money.
Okay,
You
so
would be fancy
how
clothes
much there you can move? Like 5 feet per,
5 feet per action, yeah.
and you can at a range, so you can like keep
Yeah.
moving out.
Alright, I've got mine.
Okay, so how deep are you gonna go?
We want to go, is it like 2 floors down?
effectively, yeah. I mean, he'd start going across.
This is a proper heist.
how
with
is
like
it taking
200
Back as well, so we can.
How long does this take?
Not long.
Well,
So,
action's
I
6
mean,
seconds,
50
so
per round is a lot.
Are you all hiding
30 foot, so.
inside the illusion?
No, I'm not just on the corner.
I'm
Oh,
not.
you're on the corner,
Basically on the street.
on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, you're interacting with the people
Yeah.
running, and you two guys,
I'm just holding by the cart, like.
yeah,
That's
Okay.
standing.
and you just standing there. Okay, so you notice the stable hands, they're all like busy and trying to keep the, and one of the guards walks away, but the other one turns around and looks at, you know, the noise and everything coming from there, and the fuck is, and kind of like starts approaching the hedge
Gonna hide in the hedge.
Starts approaching the hedge.
where you are. Yeah, you notice the movement.
Okay, so it's time to go then, Arian, and I start like pulling the cart away. I mean,
You start pulling the cart away.
Yeah, I mean, hang on a minute.
You will reveal a big mound of that. I mean, and the guy is kind of, what's going on there, you fucking punks? What are you doing? And starts going towards the hedge.
They're attacking our cart. The hooligans.
And I've got anything that can quickly incapacitate someone.
No. This guy.
Like a
I mean, he's gonna see the hole in any moment. I mean, that's what.
And yeah, and then as soon as it's approaching,
I'll run over to the guard.
I mean, how?
You
You-
remember
there's
first.
a fence.
Oh, sorry,
and a
it's on the
hedge.
other side.
Yeah, from the inside, it's approaching. It's like, what the fuck is going on there? It's looking at the hole now.
I'm going to open the servants' entrance that I've unlocked.
Yes.
new plan in this way. According to the plans, if we can just do a straight line, one room in, we can get to the basement.
Alright, alright.
I'm going to open the door and like.
Okay, wait. Okay, so okay, you're in the porch side, and it's obviously a servant's entrance. There's another door.
Yeah.
Right as soon as you enter.
Because I saw that on the plans, I'm going to try and unlock that one.
Yeah, that one is unlocked.
Okay.
So wait, you are there. You are.
I'm following it.
You are following.
Yeah, I'm all
You're
following.
following. So you just left the car there as the guy comes in. What the fuck is going on there? You fucking punks. Okay, you
Go downhill already.
enter
Throw some mud at him.
the main area where the stairs are. It's
The man doesn't walk into the hole, does he?
It is a foyer, and it is a marble floored foyer, and it has
Fancy.
lots of exits. It has one exit that leads north to another hall. It has a big door that leads down south to the entrance
All
hall.
I need to do is, right in front of me, studying the plans, there should be a door inside the staircase.
Yeah. The problem is, as soon as you enter, you see two guards that are standing right next to the door leading to the main entrance hall. And as soon as you open, they lazily look at you, thinking, "Oh, servants finally arriving because it's the wee hours of the morning to work." And they look at you like, "What the fuck?" As you all like running. They say, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?"
We heard you.
Can I
We
get my-
heard you had a garden emergency.
No, wait, no.
Yeah.
You run first.
Yeah,
You run last because you were casting. So you run first. You were after him, and then
I
you
was
move.
going to say, as I was running inside the house, I was going to call my blade.
Okay, so you go. You call your blade. So you are first.
Are you aware that there's people digging a hole
So
in
you
your...
stop. He stops. Okay, yeah.
There's people digging a hole in your garden outside. A bunch of... I don't know what they are. Reprobates.
Who are you?
I'm a family friend.
Make a deception check.
13.
Fucking hell, you stay there. Martin, go check it out. And the other guy, fuck, and runs. If you look at your map, I'm going to have to keep referencing your map. Maybe keep your iPad here at the center. The guy essentially runs up north towards the garden through the main hall, which is it's an opening, and opens the door to the right into like the small building, and then that one. So he disappears there, and the guy is kind of looking at you. Let's see if he notices everyone else that is behind you, because you're kind of like covering the door frame. And he's like, wait, who the fuck is with you? Who are you?
We were just walking past on our way up through the sea ward, but we noticed that there was a bunch of people with Molotovs and pickaxes and stuff running around.
Yeah, but I know it's all kicking
No
off.
hooligans, none of us are safe.
Oh no!
Who is that
Take
one?
shelter.
I see a gang of them coming out. Can we hide in here, please? I don't want to get
So,
attacked.
no! And it starts walking towards you. No, you cannot come in here. The Casalances are not giving refuge to anyone today. And kind of like
We are nobles.
stands in front of you, kind of like pushing. Go back out! Go back out! Cromwell! And starts shouting.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try and grab him,
I'll help. If I'm in range, I'll help.
pull him like towards the
Well,
group.
no, you are right
right
behind
behind.
Silas.
I'm gonna try and pull him through
Okay,
the crowd.
so make a grapple check. As soon as you notice that, he will fight you back.
19.
Roll a 3. He goes, Cromwell, and off! And you pull him into the small like entrance room of the servants. You pull him there. What are you,
through the crowd. Get him out.
what are you doing? The guy
Like
he's gonna try and take a sword out and
Gonna try and like essentially get him outside the building.
okay,
Shove it.
he will get an attack during that.
Throw him in the middle of the
Can we
street.
help him with the shove action or not?
Yes, but
You're gonna stop
there
punching
will
to the
be an
ground.
attack. There will be an attack against you because you're holding him. Well, that roll a 5. He goes, boom, hits the wall as you all. I mean, between all
To the
of
commoners!
you can just push him out.
I'm gonna lock the door.
He's a as there's black people calling us, he's a noble. He's a noble.
Noble scum!
You push
Where's
him out
the
the
money?
door. Revolution! He lands on his ass like the sword there, thunk, as people are running past, and you go and close the door.
Move! And then
You hear the person that left coming. Radolf! Radolf!
They've got him! The
Shouting,
commoners!
What's going on?
The
Radolf?"
commoners have got him!
And you hear from the outside, Martin!
Quick! Help him!
So you all pile up into the main foyer, and Radolf comes back. There's a hole in the ground. Yes, there is. What?
He's not gonna last long out
They
there!
took him outside.
What the
It's
fuck?
like It's like a sea of piranhas!
Who are you guys? Get away, Cromwell!
Look, we need to stick together! We're all nobles!
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I don't know who you are.
I am here to fix a garden.
Look, no. Where is Radolf?
Pylon!
He's outside. He went to scare away the hooligans.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
oh God, that's not a good one. 8.
But no, fuck off. No. You go outside. Everyone out of this house. I'm calling the city watch and everyone else. Bugs, get out of here.
Try and tackle him.
Okay, make a grapple attack.
16.
16. 4. Yeah, you go up. You grapple him. He's trying to.
Get on, pin him down.
He will try and hit you with the sword as you're.
What are we doing?
He's gonna.
I'm not rolling initiative. I'm trying to keep it flexible.
No,
and
I
dynamic.
mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's gonna.
I'm just gonna punch him in the head.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna hit you. So, with a short sword, you take 7 points of slashing damage your back as you tackle him. He goes, phew, fuck off, phew, and you start shouting,
I'm
Cromwell!
gonna put my sword to his neck or like close to his face.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I think this might not be the
Thank
day
you.
for this.
I think the chance for the niceties is over, my friend. Maybe it's not.
As you do that, he kind of like grabs the dagger and kind of like tries to hit your sword away. No, fuck off! Let me be!
I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah,
You're gonna punch
I'm
it.
gonna start crawling.
Okay, so you come from the side and you go boom, 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 go for it.
That's a natural 3, and then if I went for another attack, that would be a natural 4, and then my bonus attack would be a natural 5. No, it's a natural 20.
Okay, you go shoot, manages to avoid it, and then you go boom, and just with the palm of your hand in his nose, make a roll your damage.
What is my damage dice these days?
6, no?
Has it gone up?
Or
I'd
8.
like to go up. No, I think it was like 6, wasn't
Where's my attacks? It's gone up.
it?
I think I went up. Yeah, it has. So that's 8 points of damage.
You get to roll it twice because it's a crit.
Yeah. 8 plus 9. Plus 4.
I'm plus 4, 13.
It's
13,
12.
8 plus 4 is 12.
Oh, sorry,
12. Okay, you go. It's kind of astounding, and you go boom, and 2 drops of blood. And you go. And just slams to the ground, unconscious.
We must
Oh
hurry.
my goodness!
It's too much noise here. Let's go down.
Quickly,
You hear noises coming from upstairs.
We should
What's
just.
going on
We
there?
should
What's
just
going
let.
on?
We should just let all the
I
comments
don't know.
At this
Apparently, some of the rioters have invaded the house.
Chaos is
Get
working.
everyone down here.
Let them all in.
move to the door that's at the. Is it locked? The door on the stairs?
I don't know. Let me check.
Let me go last. I got something that might help.
Yes, it's locked.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay, go for it.
20, not natural.
You open it.
Alright.
Kick it.
Everyone in.
Let's go.
Drag the body.
And as a,
I'm gonna help drag the body.
oh, hang on a minute. How does this work? I want to basically cast darkness in the room that we left. But if I no longer have a line of sight, does the spell still work?
Yeah, the spells you cast it in a point.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Actually-
drag the body. You grab the body.
You can have it on an item if you want. But
Yeah, you can have it in like there's a vase.
I just want that room to be very confusing.
I mean, that it's not that big. The room. It's about like 20 feet across and maybe 40
the
feet.
second sword opens the door, it'll come through the door.
There's decoration. There's a vase.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
a nice table.
I'll just use one of the paintings of.
Okay, okay, yeah. This is a painting of Lord Vittorio. They're kind of like looking all majestic.
Alright. Good night, Lord Vittorio.
Okay, you go. So you go down to the cellar, dragging the body. As you hear shouts from outside, "They locked it out! Open up!" And then just people running down from
It's
upstairs.
funny. If you just went around to the other door and unlocked that one.
And as you run into the cellar, and
We got 10 minutes of dark.
you run into the cellar. Let me just check
Unless I cast
what
Dancing
the cellar
Lights.
is.
We should have let everyone in.
And it is interesting thing. As soon as you get there, it is unsettlingly cold.
Because of the ghost, because of the devil.
It
You have to
contains.
turn the volume
it-
down, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove that actually. It contains some spare furniture. There's a laundry tub and trunks. Open trunks appear full of old clothing. That's the first room of the cellar. The one, if you look at the map. And there is a door leading to the south. Stairs leading. Sorry, no, the stairs are the one you came down. And then there is a hallway leading to a much bigger room. To the right,
We
to the east. So you know what I mean, right? You
Yeah,
you
so-
came in through that door, and that's
Okay.
the first room is the one that has trunks full of clothing and spare furniture. To the right, you see a hallway leading to a big room, and then to the left, a door.
let's try and move a little bit quietly just in case this devil thing's around.
Sure.
Can you hear any chains or anything deadly or ghostly?
Uh,
chains?
Double ghost check.
Not.
That's the
Not-
worst infiltration.
Not from here, no. And to the right, The big room on to the right appears to be a wine cellar. It contains the east wall, the one you can see from where you are, is lined with nearly 30 casks of wine.
Sorry, can I try and lock the door behind us?
You may.
That's 28.
8. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Is that enough to change the lock?
Yeah, you lock it.
Can I bust it as I lock it?
Yeah.
Might
You
be
will
a good
have to
idea.
leave a piece of one of your picks inside.
Could we not like?
I mean, it's all dark
like,
behind it. It's
sledgehammer?
fine. It's gonna take the mages to figure out.
You get your
what
pick
it's
later.
No, I won't.
I'll-
Jam it.
I'll get
Yeah,
you.
we
Okay.
can, we can put a sledgehammer next to it.
Okay, yeah, okay, you put the sledgehammer. As soon as you go into the wine cellar, according to the blueprints, you know that there is a secret door leading south onto another room.
I'm moving stealthily as well. But
And there is a
Let me get the cloak on.
there is but you don't know how he activates. You know that there is a secret door based on the blueprints that lead to another room, and then the stairs leading south to the crypts. But you don't know how he
Look
activates.
for the wine casks. See if anyone.
drink the wine.
Did you
But
kill that guy?
And there is and what you see is there is a faded holy symbol of Syamorphy, which is a silver chalice bearing a golden sun symbol. A chalice with a golden sun, and it's painted on that south wall.
On one of the casks.
No. The casks are all on the east wall. On the south wall, there's just this massive chalice with a golden sun painted in the south wall.
is there any chalices around?
No, that you can see.
I just go to the wall, the chalices, and just start touching it and see if I can feel
Make an
anything.
investigation check.
Might help.
15 now. I got plus.
15. As you go through it, you notice there is a bit of a relief in the sun area of the painting.
Just press it.
You moves and a musky, smelly, like set of stairs, damp, leading down from where you are.
I'm just trying a bit of wine.
Sorry, no, leading to the first to another area, and then the set of stairs leading down.
Is there anything in that area?
So you hear
Oh my god.
at the back, so on the south, you see a dark staircase descending 30 feet into darkness.
Where are we coming in from?
From this.
Yeah, that one else.
Wait, you haven't.
Yeah, we're still on the last map.
Oh, sorry.
We're in this room.
Yeah, you see the stairs leading down, but you also see a set of chests there.
Tempted by the chests.
Detect magic.
No magic.
Nothing magical here.
Yeah,
I
but
was
which one
wondering
are
if
using
we-
these chests?
Sorry.
That is-
The chests, they're not that big. They're like this big. They're almost like small,
Are they
small
locked?
chests, and have the swan painted
You
on
wanna
the
open
on
it
the
up?
lid,
Oh,
on
bless
the sigil, the Casalante sigil.
Are they locked?
Do they have
Well, I don't know. You try to open
Try
it.
and- Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful with those.
You open it. you're about to go there, and then Genko goes and helps you open. As soon as you open it, you see inside trade bars, silver trade bars, with the sigil like imprinted on them, like just money.
How much roughly do you reckon?
You see several. Each trade bar is about £5. They're silver. They're not gold trade bars. This is for like small time. You would know, and you would know this is for small time trading. You see in total about a stack of 20 silver trade bars, and they're worth 25 gold each.
Flip open those other chests.
So this in total 500 gold.
Over the other two?
Yeah, no, in total with all
Listen, if we make it alive, we'll pick up some in the way out. Let's not get sidetracked.
Close more.
You close it, okay, and then the
Looking at the wall, is there a way to close the wall? Is there a relief on the other side or anything?
sorry.
The wall opened now we're on the other side, is there like anything on there to suggest how to close it? Switch next to
No, there isn't.
it? Go and grab a bit of it and try and pull it.
That's fine. We got some time.
Run.
Upstairs, it's all dark. Won't see anything.
Run back round and try and press the sun again.
If you run back around, you press the sun again.
And then run through before it closes.
Okay, you run through.
we can't get out.
Oh, look us in.
He's starting to lock.
You've doomed us
What
all!
do you do?
What are you doing?
What the bloody hell was that?
Well, if we were going to get out one way, we're going to have to get in the way we were originally going to come to get out.
Okay, we
That
left
is-
one
That didn't make any
straight
sense to
hammer on
me.
the other side. We
That's
only
fine.
have one
And all
sledgehammer
the
left.
gold.
That's fine.
Is the gold on our side or the other side?
On
Look,
your side.
If they come down and see that that's open, it's immediately obvious where we are. All they have to do is walk to the cellar and see that that's open.
How much does one of those chests weigh?
But we left the hammer behind the door, so they never did.
Yes.
So there are 4 chests. Each chest has
Shit.
5 bars. So each chest weighs 25 pounds.
Okay, I've got so that's how much is that? 75.
No, in total it's 100 pounds.
It doesn't matter.
You know,
It doesn't
you
matter.
gotta pick
It's
it up.
completely out of proportion.
The problem is the volume. It's not. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
it's a lot. Okay, so
Like a hamster.
you also yeah.
Put it in your hair.
I can't cast any lights anymore. I'm keeping the darkness upstairs.
Yeah, what was with that?
Some darkness. When they arrived downstairs, it was so confusing. They just spent ages trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's fair enough.
So I can't see shit right now.
Alright, well, pull out a
Okay,
torch.
yeah, it's going like really dark now.
I got a torch.
So,
out.
you got a torch out, and you come up from. If you go to the other map, you come up from the stairs on the east side.
Yeah,
The arm, little arm that goes up. So as soon as you enter there, you see. There are like flickering candles placed all over the place in tall, slender wrought iron candlesticks just lining the walls. So the whole place is dimly lit. The ceilings are about 10 feet high. And you see, as soon as you enter that first room, in the middle of the hall there is a spiral staircase that descends. There is the faint sound of chanting, audible, coming from a corridor to the northwest.
Just as everyone gets down the stairs and leaves that area, I'm just going to sprinkle some caltrops on the bottom of at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so you spring some cover.
No, I get him back up.
Okay.
We probably keep them off those
And
others,
to the south, you can see there are 3 cells with iron-banded wooden doors, and a small little barred window is embedded in each door at the height of a human's eye. The classic dungeon cell door.
Should we take a look?
And all 3 cell doors face a stone pillar that is in the middle of that room. Hanging from a hook on the pillar is a ring of keys.
It was what we came to look for. It's the easiest one to find out.
Yeah, if it's just in that room, it's so easy.
What, the ghost?
Well, there's chain devils in there.
Oh, we really only care about the eye.
I don't think it's going to be down here, is it?
But if we find something in those rooms, that's the easiest
Well,
place to
take a
cross
look.
the list.
Let's take a pic and see what we find.
Yeah.
Who's chained in there? If there's anyone.
Alright, we're going to sneak up
Well, towards the cells.
towards the south, yeah.
Okay, so you look, take a peek, and all 3 cells are empty. They inside they have like manacles, and there are stains that you will recognize as blood stains, and it doesn't smell nice. This would be a place that you would imagine people have been tortured, held.
Oh, suddenly I feel a lot happier about this proposition.
Yeah.
So you hear chanting coming from the northwest corridor, the one that is leading to the big room according to your blueprint.
Do you reckon that's probably
Yeah,
the
something,
place?
something bad in there. Everyone ready to pull out the big guns?
Ready to nuke.
Well, I want to keep the darkness up there a bit longer just in case.
Yeah.
I think you should give the exploding necklace to Keth.
Just keeps trying to kill me, this guy. I'm
Well,
not.
he's doing you a favour. You go out in style.
He's gonna be the one attacking things, so you got one be throwing.
Just as a last man standing.
Remember, this is a devil we're dealing with. And
Yeah.
You guys go, I'll stay and
Fire
explode,
trouble
kind of thing.
and then the devil's just like,
You realise the more you say this cat's last actions will be to take a certain. Now with
Stabby, stabby.
Well, let's see what we're dealing with first.
Alright, let's sneak up and see what we
Do
can
you
see.
want to take a look?
Roll
Okay, so you are going where? To the northwestern room.
down
Okay.
there, sneaking.
Yep. Make a. So what's the marching order towards there? Where? How you are right now?
It's probably one of them.
I go in the
I'll
middle.
go first because you can. Yeah.
Should we
Okay.
get a
Go.
scout?
Yeah, because you can't see without a torch, so I'm gonna scout.
Yeah, and he
There's,
has
there's
stealth.
candles though, isn't there?
He has stealth.
Yeah, there's
There's candles. It's all dimly lit by
I'll
candles.
get rid of the torch then. Like,
Okay, you get rid of the torch.
And
Make a
put-
stealth check, Silas, and whoever is coming.
well, we're not going all together. We've got past that train still going, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
make
yeah.
stealth checks
Yeah, it's
then,
much
please.
better.
It's like a bigger risk.
My hood is up.
With pass without
Also-
the trace is actually a lesser risk.
Hell yeah. What's past that trace do?
Plus 10.
Ooh, 27.
23.
20.
29.
18.
Okay, no one got.
20 something.
The lowest is 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
25.
as you approach that, you realize that what you see in this upper level is essentially a row of balconies that overlook a 30-foot high kind of like structure that is below you.
So the balconies are up there, and I presume that's.
So yes, correct. So
okay.
what you're looking at on your level is two side balconies that are overlooking another level, which is the one that you can see there, and that goes even further down
Mm.
into a third level.
Mm.
So you're overlooking from the third level, another level of balconies, and then finally the ground level of floor. And there, in that level below, which I'm gonna show you in a second. This is way too complicated to do like this, but we're gonna use your iPad as the main. You see. Sorry, I have no better way to do this.
That's fine. I mean, we just use our powerful imagination.
Just move at the very bottom. You see that. So essentially, imagine upper level balconies, another level balconies, and then on the bottom level you see this temple. It's essentially that one there is like a major temple. You can
It's
see.
like 4 floors on the ground kind of thing.
Huh?
This is like 4 floors down essentially on the ground.
Well,
by
no,
the time-
3. So
Three.
you're on the top. There's in the middle, and then this is the
Okay, sorry.
the ground level. There are rows of flickering candles in iron candlesticks from a pathway, to a 30-foot tall stone statue at the west end of the hall. So towards that end, the statue depicts a smiling bearded man of diabolical bent, with small horns protruding from his brow, and cloven hooves instead of feet. At the base of the statue, clutched in a stone claw, erupting from the floor, is a 3-foot deep, 9-foot diameter stone bowl filled with crackling flames. So 9-foot diameter, 3-foot, 1 meter, 3-foot deep. And there are 3 human, well, to be human cultists, wearing red robes, devil masks, and wooden holy symbols of Asmodeus. They're kneeling before the statue, and they're chanting this infernal, repeating hymn. The walls around the statue are covered by large tapestries that depict scenes of human debauchery. Behind the north tapestry appears, it is kind of like moved sideways a bit, and there is like a rough hewn passage. And that's what you see from your like vantage point. That's where the chanting is coming from. So you have just the balconies, 2 levels, and the spiral staircase where you enter that lead down.
Those are not all cultists, right?
Well, where are they gonna be? Jesus.
Do you wanna send them in flames to their lord?
Is there actually? Can you actually see anyone down there?
That's 3 people.
There are 3 people down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, could just drop a quick bomb on them.
Drop a bead.
Yeah. We'll go.
Why?
Well, we're gonna have to get rid of them at some point, aren't we? I mean, they're cultists, right?
Yeah, but they're just 3 guys, right?
I mean, what would you propose?
Jump.
Just
Are we going down there? Where are we going?
Well,
Assuming
we need to get down. There's no other way.
We do a quick surprise
How?
attack.
Is there a way to get down?
it looks like on the
Well,
other
yeah.
side.
I mean, the stairs, the spiral staircase is. If you go down the map again, the other map,
Fireballs still be too
the one
noisy.
you saw, those go.
Oh, there.
As soon as you enter, those goes down.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we can. I mean, this will be quite a surprise if they get a fireball in there.
No, it's too noisy still. We don't know what else is here.
I don't know who else is here. Yeah. I mean, that devil thing's got to be here somewhere, but.
What's the gap between the balcony? 10 feet?
Uh,
Between the 2 balconies, isn't it? Or is it 15? No,
it's
15.
10 feet each, so it's 30 down, all the way to the 10 feet.
Oh, no, I need to
That's
jump
like
to the other
20,
side of the
yeah.
balcony. Yeah, it's quite far.
Yeah, so that second piece in the map is the middle level of.
He stood on his shoulders.
Alright, well, shall we just go down the stairs then?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna go.
Isn't there like any? No. So we can try and.
That's too many.
Okay, well, I mean, sorry. I had interpreted this a bit wrong. So this is a balcony,
That's the other side.
and this is the other side of the
Yeah.
balcony, correct? And then that's the drop, and there's a stairs leading down onto the ground level that I showed you before. So from you're here essentially looking down. So
And so there's not another balcony below us, it's just the
no,
ground.
yeah, that's correct. I
How
was-
far down is that bottom bit?
It's 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
So you can jump to the other side, which is 15 feet, I believe it is. Yeah, 15 feet is 3 squares, and then you will be able to like go.
So
You
these
need a strength
stairs
score
don't
up
go
to
any
jump
further,
15
right? Or they do?
The spiral stairs,
Yeah.
they go
No,
down.
they do go down.
So you came through
Yeah.
that like little arm set of stairs.
What say you?
Well, I mean, if we could jump this gap, we can get to the other side, but it's quite far, isn't it?
Some of us can, some of us can't.
I think you can, I think is the reality of it.
You got wings, so you're a flying squirrel now. You can probably do it. Just don't
Yeah,
shout it
but
this time, as you say. Do it.
Even then, I'm not sure it'd be enough.
So we take the spiral stairs.
Is there anything around that you can like climb across using the walls? Like,
Well, yeah, using the walls, you probably be able to if you're gonna try.
Certainly try.
I vote stairs. Stairs have always been good to me. Never failed.
Go.
What are you doing?
Some of us can, some of us can't.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Sure.
Oh, that's great. 25.
25. So you go. You managed to avoid like a block of stone that was a bit loose and has some dirt, and that you would imagine like would follow the way there and done. And then you, on the other side.
So having seen him do it, do I know which handles he?
Well, it's not. This is like saying having seen Messi play.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did.
Kick the ball this way, that way, and kick it in the goal.
Just remember, you're not as fit as you used to
No,
be.
I point my
Okay.
So what are you doing, Silas? Sorry, I need
I'm
to
just
keep
waiting
reading.
on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
like looking across.
the stairs with him. Send you a message. He's quite strong.
He's too heavy.
What's your strength?
He's loud.
It's not that good.
It is a risky
Yeah.
move.
You notice, by the way,
It's-
Silas, that this
Plus 2.
balcony, the one you're in,
Score, is it?
it appears to be a bit
14?
Plus 2 will be
not
14.
crumbling, but it doesn't appear to be as stable.
Oh god.
When you start stepping and you from the other side, you see from the bottom of the balcony some little bits of dust.
I'll back up then, and I'll gesture, let's go around, and then I'll back up into the staircase.
Okay. It doesn't look to be too stable.
The staircase.
Yeah, no, the balcony, the staircase are
No.
fine.
Show stairs.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna get.
Okay,
I don't know if Silas is gonna come or we're leaving there.
Now,
20 minutes
just
later.
So you go, so you're gonna go down the stairs of the opposite balcony as you go to the spiral ones. Okay. So Silas, make a stealth check as you move down without passing without trace now, please.
12.
12. Okay. So
Right, he's gonna be naked.
so
like-
you're gonna be
That's what I
arriving.
do.
If you look at the other map, you're gonna be arriving from the south. Yeah, from the south end.
Can it just
No, I just like capture it just a bit. But if you look at that a bit, there is just the set of stairs that go down, and so you're arriving at these alcoves that are on the south end.
So here,
Yeah, they're like little alcoves away from the central area where the cultists are, which is way down. Wait, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a better map.
well, we're
I mean,
getting the
Lucas-
fight with the Casalantas this session.
Should we? I mean, do you wanna just leave the maps as like theater of the mind, and then when something happens, just like put the map
Yeah,
on?
okay.
Because otherwise, it might just get bogged down into.
Well,
minutiae.
it's just to, it's quite hard to explain. So basically, you're arriving from the south, and in an alcove there, and to the left is the big statue. Is that round circle thing, and that's where the cultists are. You guys, on the other hand, go down the set of spiral, the spiral staircase, and you arrive at some kind of like a vestibule. That has a set of double doors leading east and a big hallway leading south and two smaller hallways leading west.
So the direction in which we left Silas.
So the direction
would be-
you left Silas would be west.
Okay, well, that's
And there are two small ones leading west. And there you see there is a massive portrait in one of the walls depicting Asmodeus mounted on the back wall of the alcove to the north. It is 18 foot high, so like 6 meters high, 9 foot wide, and it's in a gilded frame, all like golden and very like ornamental. And the picture depicts a strikingly handsome and impeccably dressed bearded man with small horns protruding from his forehead, carrying a ruby-tipped cane. And he's obviously Asmodeus.
Well, Silas went that way, so that's where we should go.
Yeah, you have a hallway, big hallway to the south, two smaller ones
We're going west.
to the west that you can imagine leads to those alcoves depicted on that map. Okay, so which one do you take, the north one or the south one?
Should we go the south way?
Well-
Because he was going to be coming down the side.
Yeah, there. I mean, I guess if we know that.
Well, we need
the-
to see him
Sorry,
from the north.
and to the east, I told you there were like a double set of doors, and there are stone doors, and they have the sigil, the swan, the sigil of the Casalantas, kind of like carved in the stone doors, and they have like two big hands.
Alright, well, we'll,
So you
we'll head down to the alcove.
okay, so you go down the south. Actually, as you walk down the south hallway, you can see Silas kind of like hiding in an alcove there at the very end.
Just tell you to come.
I'll just for you to come forward because we have to go this way.
Joey?
Yeah, I guess so.
The doors are over here.
Oh, are they? Okay, I'll run back.
Okay.
What's the plan? We're not taking out the cultists.
Well, there's like lots of doors down that way.
Do the cultists have their backs to us? Which way are they facing?
The cultists, they're facing the bowl and the statue, so they're facing away from you.
Okay, we can't take them out.
Should we just take them out now?
Alright,
Just
that's
sneak
the
up behind them.
fine, that's the plan.
Alright, so we're going to try and sneak up behind them and stealth attack them.
Okay, so the whole group. So you all start sneaking behind them. They're kind of like ritualistically chanting. So make stealth check.
Like, very soon.
They will have disadvantage on their perception
Yeah.
and the
I'll
passive
give it a
So
perception.
you still plus 10 or not?
How long? Yeah, it's an hour past the tricks.
Yeah, now,
Yeah, you still have that.
That's your 20 plus
Oh my god.
5 plus 10, 35.
21.
Wait, what were we just rolling for?
Stealth.
Oh, 23.
Okay. So you all, I mean, they're chanting, so they have actually disadvantage, so -5 to the passive perception. So they're just kind of like, and you're just sneaking, and it's literally a line of 5 people right behind them.
Was I hammer? Like.
And that bit.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like an asshole.
Should we roll
So
initiative?
who's attacking? What are you doing?
Well, we're all attacking at the same time, I think, but roll
Yeah.
initiative.
So you get your attacks because
But they might not get surprised or not, though, so depending on when their initiative is.
they're already
They'll always
surprised.
be surprised. They'll always have the surprise condition on the first round.
On the first round, they're gonna be
Still their
surprised.
first turn. So they get a turn in the first round still.
Yes, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
go for it. So who's attacking? You're attacking. You're attacking.
Yeah. I'll stab a guy.
I mean, I think we'll do 2 and 2, and you stay with one by yourself because you do more damage. Sneak attacking.
That's what you think.
Go for it.
That's the point. It's my sneak attack
Okay,
personally.
can we multi-attack?
Oh wow, I forgot the cantrips go off as well. Fucking hell, damage.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, so we'll spread out. I'll
I'm
attack
gonna
with Jord and you attack
I'm
with.
going to use my
with-
primal savagery, just like grow fingernails and like slash at the back of the one of the guys.
Yeah,
You're gonna cast as a spell.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean,
I
Uh,
got
that-
to it before you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind of breaks your surprise.
Unless there's no level.
Oh, with
Primal savagery.
What was that?
it's just somatic.
It's just somatic.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you can do like. Okay, so go for it.
Warhammer, double. Oh, what
Take
the
your
hell?
spell slot. Huh?
You got advantage. It's unseen attack.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
9.
Plus
6.
that hits.
Oh my.
So you get 1 attack each. Like that is complete surprise. If you have multi attack, the second attack doesn't have.
25.
Huh?
25.
25.
24.
Hits.
10.
So royal damage whoever you are attacking. Who are you attacking? Like
I'm
left,
attacking
middle, or
with
right?
him.
So
So
we're
me,
attacking
me
together.
and Jord.
So you and Jord.
He's by himself.
Yeah.
The left one.
Yeah.
He goes for the middle one. Those two go for the right one.
Okay, go for it.
So I do 16 acid damage.
16.
Minus 7 punch damage.
Okay.
I'll do 12. No,
9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. And
12 slashing.
12 slashing. And you do?
8 plus 15 piercing damage.
With your
Because I sneak attack.
short sword.
Yeah,
or-
short sword.
Okay. So this is what happened. You go immediately grab it by the hair and go in the back of its neck, like, and the sword just comes out of the mouth. But I mean, you're a silent assassin. On either side of you, you have suddenly now going boom, like batting the head, and the head as it's kind of like blowing to one side. The sword of Keth comes and just carry off. And on the other side, you got Ariel. That is quite sneaky as well, and he's trying to go for it like a knock unconscious hit hits it, and then suddenly primal savagery, and just the head just rolls out, and they're all like immediately dead. And there's a massive mess to the other side of you as you are holding this guy.
I look at the statue, see if it's smiling.
But it's really quiet though. So.
Yeah, it's all quiet, but it was like
Right.
We're monsters.
the statue is there. Looking
We're the
at you.
devils.
In fact, as you look at it, it almost seems to be smiling, but maybe it's in your head.
Guys, we got to wrap up.
Yeah, it's almost 10. Let's wrap up here. I'm sorry. I know
Yeah.
that you wanted to keep winging it, but
Get some blood and just.
We hide the
Everyone.
bodies.
I would have preferred to prepare a bit more of this, but yeah.
Well, you'll get to now.
Yeah, this is still fun. I don't even know what's going on here. Because
No,
I know I don't remember many of these rooms, so I'm gonna be like, oh.
Does the statue smile and suddenly
There's a what-
Genhorn just disappears?
Nah, look at the little hand controller.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you successfully infiltrated the
No,
Temple
we
of
didn't.
Asmodeus.
No, we didn't.
We did.
We didn't.
Yes, you successfully infiltrated.
totally did.
It's a totally different question how this is gonna go now, but you definitely successfully infiltrated.
Not the first door.
Alright.
Considering I haven't used many of my invocations yet, except for the multi-attack, which I'm definitely gonna get, let me think about the second one.
Sure.
Same with the spells.
Sure, no problem, no problem. Any choices apart from the obvious one, or there are no choices at all because they're just things you get? I'm gonna give you a
Which
free
ways?
a freebie
Yeah.
like double
Double
thing.
thing.
Alright, stop the street, Lucas.
Anyway, so this was our last game, the six of us for some time. So, and for half of it, no one could listen to anything.
I mean, it was less fun at that, way back when, but
Okay. Anyway, see you people.
Adios.